YouTube. How are you guys? I know I'm a little bit late with my weight check and everything. It's been one of those weeks. To be honest, I just have not been motivated at all. So it's been a really bad week for me. My eating has been absolute crap. There's no better way to put it. It literally has been crap. My energy has been crap. Just pretty much everything has been horrid. Yep, pretty much like the weather. You think you have a couple good days and then you get snow and it's just shit. So, and we got quite a bit of snow coming, so that's kind of how my week's been. Just shit. So since I was supposed to update you guys Friday, today's Monday, and by the time I post it, which fingers crossed it's tonight, but probably Tuesday, so doesn't give me a lot of time till next Friday, so that one will probably be shit too. But that's okay, because it's not about the short term, it's about the long term. And we're hoping it gets better, right? So let's see, pretty much, just haven't really been feeling it. I'm not like feeling it by health food wise. I mean like feeling it like motivation, depression, anxiety wise. So, what can you do, really? Right? It's not really choices. Yeah. So I don't really know what to say on that topic. Let's see. My brain gets stuck on negative things that could possibly happen to my children or loved ones or anything. And it repeats it in my head over and over again. So it's not a good day for me normally when that happens a lot. Which is anxiety, right? So anxiety is the fear of something. So hypothetically, I don't know, you're like, oh, I'm afraid of driving, let's say. Well, why are you afraid of driving? Are you afraid of an accident? Is it specifically going down a road in the middle of the night when it's raining? That's your anxiety. So when you go down a road and it's raining, your anxiety's high. For me right now, I have a lot of anxiety for a lot of things involving my children. So anything to do with stairs, anything to do with anything sharp, whether or not it's remotely close to my children, anything when my kids are near the stove, anytime my kids are on the couch, and it kind of makes me really jumpy. It makes me really snappy, even if I don't want to be. So by the end of the day, I am exhausted, even if I don't want to be. So I go see a counselor for that. Then what else? Yes, there's more. I also have OCD, so my brain obsesses over these things. And no, every day isn't like this. Like, I don't always see a pair of scissors on the counter and get hardcore anxiety that my toddler is going to grab them, and have a panic attack over it. It's not like that. And I am in counseling for this stuff. I also take medication for it. But it's, these things that happen. I also am dealing with depression related to bipolar and borderline personality, which means I just go up and down and up and down. And so I'm not on medication for that right now. This past year, I've been on about 10 different medications to either try to deal with like my bipolar or with the depression, most of which either just didn't work in general. Like, I was on one called lithium, which is normally pretty good. I was on a high dose, so it should have affected me a lot, and it was like I was on nothing. So it's hard for me to, show progress in anything when my medication is doing nothing. So I go to a psychiatrist for that, who I don't really know if my hopes are very high with the psychiatrist. She seems to never know anything about me when I go in there. Unfortunately, around me, there's not a lot of them, unless you feel like waiting or traveling really far to go see one. So it doesn't leave me with many options. Yay. I also go see my family doctor, who, I tell whenever my psychiatrist doesn't have me on pills that help me at all, but she won't listen to me while I'm there. Which is mean of me, because it's me putting my family doctor to go behind my psychiatrist's back. But if my psychiatrist would listen to me in the first place, it would be better. Which brings us back to the unfortunately, I live in a place where I can't just get another psychiatrist. So this year we got to work on that. I need something better and more stable there, because I feel like that little gap in the bridge is definitely what is slowing stuff down, we're gonna say, because this is ridiculous. And some days I am completely normal. Okay, well, I don't really leave my house or go out in public unless it's late at night when there's no one else out, or go to my parents once a week for supper. That's pretty much what I do. Yep. So I don't know if that counts as leaving my house. I really do want to start going to the gym, though. I don't know if I can. I would like to. I'm thinking maybe just going to some classes in the gym, because then you only got 10, 15 people there that you got to deal with. We'll see. I'm really hoping. First, I gotta get back to eating on track. So what happened was, after I baked those 40, 50, 60 dozen cookies, and then I brought them to all the places that they needed to go, and then I had all the leftovers, which is fine. You normally just take them and you toss them, or you give them to a friend who has a lot of kids or something, but they just sat on my counter. And I was raised, you don't throw out food, right? And I'd be like, oh, what's one cookie? What's one cookie? What's one cookie? Until at the end of the day, you're like, dang it, I ate 10 cookies. Shit. Frick. Those 10 cookies over 10 days, they add up. So anyways, I'll tell y'all. So my weigh-in on Friday was 319 And I believe, I'm not sure, but I think that's 2 pounds more than before Christmas. I'm going to do a total board because I don't quite remember. So here it is, totals. Unless it shows up on this side, but I think it's this side. If not, then half my face is cut off. Anyways. So that's where I'm at. I'm going to give it at least another 2-3 weeks before I do measurements because I feel it's absolutely pointless because I'm up 2 pounds, which is fine. I'm not going to overexert myself over that. It's whatever. So now it's the new year and our new start weight is 319. So yeah. Hopefully this week will be better. We're kind of already halfway through the week, so I don't know how good this week will be. Maintaining will be good, I guess. And then we'll go from there. I haven't really done much of the sit down stuff because I don't really know what to say. I eat a lot of stuff on wraps when I'm not eating cookies. I've been doing a lot of makeup things because it's something that I can do that doesn't bug my anxiety. It doesn't cause migraines, and I actually enjoy doing it even if I'm not going to leave the house after. And if you know anyone with mental illness, or if you have ever done mental illness, if it makes you happy, then do it. So why not? Well, if any of you guys have any questions for me, let me know. I don't really have a lot more to say about today, I guess. I kind of wanted to just briefly touch on everything about what's going on with me. That's pretty much it. And we'll do another weight check on Friday. And this time I won't be late. Have a good night. Don't forget to like the video if you liked it. Leave a comment. And hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And don't forget to hit the notification bell that's somewhere. And so that way you're notified whenever I post a new video. Goodbye, YouTube.